Very chilly morning out there this morning. Down below freezing, and thought I'd sleep outside last night, but well, to give you an idea of when this was filmed, there's always a delay between when I film this, get home, and get them posted. And I stayed inside last night to watch the vice presidential debate.
Yes, I saw it on the radio.
Time that was over with, I was already laid down in my bed down there, so I just stayed in, and kind of glad I did, because the frost was so heavy that without the bivy sack on the outside of my sleeping bag, which I don't usually use, that would have soaked in from the outside. Those low temperatures, I'd have been probably getting a little cool without really maybe doing 2 bags. But I let the fire go out, so that's why I'm still in my wool this morning. Finally getting warmed up in here. Probably about half the coffee's gone because I'm in no hurry to get going, but I did get woke up in the night last night with well, I don't know if I even want to talk about this, but it's kind of a milestone. A little backstory. I always keep track of how many mice and voles I catch at the cabin, because it makes a big difference, and when we come up here in the wintertime, of how many owls we might have around. Basically, if I'm not catching any mice or voles, that means there's nothing running around out there, and that the owls will probably migrate south, and the ones that come down from Canada will keep right on moving because there's no food here. Well, in my counts last year, I believe I set a record. I had 12 rodents that I caught inside the cabin. I'm not sure what the mix was, but last night, now I know my Airbnb reservations are going to take a big hit on this one, but last night when that trap snapped, it was numbered 50, and they're all deer mice. Now, I don't know, I haven't seen them running around in here. When I got here, there wasn't that much sign of them here. But we were catching 3 or 4 a night, and it just kept going on and on and on. And then I finally got on top of it. It took 2 or 3 days to finally trip from number 49 to number 50. And like I say, my Airbnb numbers are going to hit they're going to take a big hit on this one. But, well, I got to be truthful. And I really haven't seen that many mice. In fact, I haven't seen any rodents running around in the grass as I work outside. So it's got me a little surprised, and I'll check with the local DNR, and because they actually, every fall, they actually go out and set mouse traps, and they do a small rodent survey, because these small rodents are very important to a lot of our little raptors and our owls and things like that. And so it really does make a difference in what wildlife hangs around and how things go. So I'll have to check, see how their mouse traps went this fall. It usually kind of coincides with what I have here at the cabin. Well, there were a few spruce grouse out there. I got one lone bird out there. Those 50 deer mice, well, the gray jay's been eating well. I just pitch them out the door, and by the time I get up in the morning, they're gone. And Gray Jay's sitting out there now. He'd like a little more of that one. He says he's used to a little more food than that. So, well, installing her. When I set up my 12-volt battery power system for the cabin, I have a battery hookup on the inside. I also have a battery hookup out here, which allows me to switch out the batteries by hooking them both up for a while. Then I don't lose my radio presets. Well, no big deal, but that's what the plan was. And I put it up here so that I can keep the close under the eave. Well, as I've gotten older, getting these car batteries this high in the air, it's not that much fun anymore. So I think I'm going to change the system, and I'm going to lower it down enough to keep it above the snow level, it would be a lot easier to put those batteries in and out. I'll have a rain cover. I'll figure something out of that to keep it dry. Oh, Jay's forgot a morsel. And I figured if I'm going to be chore boy today, I might as well dress the part. Chuck, 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 chuck. I better get him a piece as hard as he's working. Yeah, you're getting the good stuff today. Bonnie's fruitcake. Little piece left from yesterday. Whoa! Just hang on. I'll get it to you. Well, come on now. You're not much of a hurry, and then he just grabs a little piece. Since this is a rest day, I should probably have a dose of these. Pills, medicine, come in all different kind of colors. Blue sky, just a little breeze. Early October, top of Minnesota. Can't ask for anything better than this. As my plan was, I had some leftover chicken and dressing. Put it into the fry pan here. Got it on low right now, but I'll add a little bit of water. Then when it comes up to heat, it'll steam. Not as fast as a microwave, but a lot better than trying to fry it and get it all warmed up evenly. It's 20 minutes to 7, so if I'm still hungry, maybe before bedtime, I think I'm deserving of a pudding, if need be. It's driving me crazy because there's still a little piece caught in my finger here. Now that was the one that'll sit around. This one coming in now, the other one. Well, he's on top of my camera shaking. Oh, you're getting around? Oh, well, not bad. What do you think? Come on. Whoop. Well, that's enough for today.